Hi children of grade 8, I welcome you all for the today's English class. Today in this session we are going to see grammar unit chapter 9 adverbs from our grammar part. Children, before getting into the chapter, let us know about the detailed study of adverbs and its types. In this video, children, without a further go, let's get started.
What is an adverb? Adverb is a word that modifies
the verb,
adjective or an adverb
in any sentence.
What does modify
mean here?
It means
it adds or change
the meaning
of the verb,
adjective
or adverb in a sentence.
Now let's look into each of the three modifications
with some examples to make things clear. Here, firstly, verb,
or we can
say
an action performed by the subject.
There are four ways in which
adverb modifies
and describes the action. Firstly, how an action is performed. Secondly, where the action is performed. Third, when the action is performed. And finally, how often or frequent the action that we are talking is performed. Now, let's see some examples
for
each. Firstly, we will see the adverb that describes how an action is performed. First example, the alarm rang loudly. Here we can identify the alarm rang. But how it rang? It rang loudly. So, loudly describes the manner in which the alarm rang.
And hence
it is an adverb. Let's look into another example. Harry ran quickly. Here we are able to know that Harry ran. But what quickly is describing the manner in which Harry ran. So,
quickly
is an adverb here. As this adverb describes the manner in which it is performed. They are known as adverb of manner.
Let's look into the next way which we can describe
an action.
Where an action occurred.
Put the cake there. Here we are telling to put the cake there.
But at which place?
By using the word there, we are telling the place to put the cake. So, it is an adverb. Next example, I looked everywhere for my book. I looked at my book. But where I looked everywhere in the room. Here, the word everywhere is the adverb. As I am telling the location where I looked the book. As these adverbs describes where the action is happened. These adverbs are called adverbs of place. Now, let's look into the next way which describes an action. Exactly, the action is happened. Kriti went to gym today. Here we are able to know that Kriti went to gym. When she went today. So, today is an adverb here. Look at the next example. They go out to dinner weekly. Now, we can say they are going out to dinner without weekly also. Weekly says us when they go out to dinner. So, these adverbs describe when the action exactly happened. So, these adverbs are known as adverb of time. Let's look into the fourth way which we describe an action, how often or frequent an action is happening. Sometimes he plays cricket. Here we are understanding that
but what is the frequency or how often he plays?
What is the frequency and how often he plays cricket? Sometimes is the adverb.
Ritesh
never smokes. Here never describes
us
he never do smoking and thus telling us the frequency of his smoking. So never is the adverb here. These adverbs describing the frequency of an action. These are called adverb of frequency. Now we have seen the
examples of adverbs that are describing verb or an
action.
Let's look into the adverb that
describes an adjective.
He is very happy today.
He is very happy today.
Now, what is the adjective here?
What is the adjective
happy.
here?
And
happy.
Which word describes the intensity of happiness? Very. So, very is an adverb describing the adjective happy.
Look at the next example. Sia wore brightly colored dress in party.
Here, what is describing the dress? It is color. So, color is an adjective. Now, what is the intensity of color? It is described by brightly. So, brightly is an adverb here. Now, you will have understood adverb describe an adjective. Now, let's look into some examples of adverb that describes another adverb in the sentence. Example, the dancer moves so gracefully. Here, how the dancer moves is described by the word gracefully. But the word so here is describes the intensity of the word gracefully, and thus so describes the adverb.
The scientist
quite easily
solved the problem. Here, easily describing the action of solving the problem. So it is an adverb. But the word quite is used here to describe the adverb easily. So quite is an adverb here. And is actually describing another adverb easily. These are the basics about adverbs that you should know. Let's quickly revise what we have learned in this video. Firstly, adverbs are the words that modify three things. First one is verb, adjective, second one is adjective, and third one is depending on the way in which the adverb describes any action or verb, they are further divided into four types. Adverb of manner, which describe how an action happened. Adverb of place, which describes where an action happened. Adverb of time, which describes when an action happened. And adverb of frequency, that describes how often the action took place. Remember these four types of adverbs. So children, that's all from the video of the adverb. I hope you have understood what is meant by adverb. Let's see in brief about the adverb with some more examples, children. What are adverbs? An adverb describes a verb. It answers the question how often, when, and where. So, as I told you already, children, our adverb is a word that describes a verb and tells how, when, and where, and how often the action takes place. For example, the turtle walked slowly. How the turtle walked? It walked slowly. For the question how, the answer it is an adverb slowly. Look at the second example. He went to the beach today. When he went to the beach, for the question when, the answer is an adverb today. Look at the next example for where. My dog ran over there. Where my dog ran. The answer is there. So, for the question where. So, it is an adverb. So, children, in these examples, the first one slowly describes an action, how it happened. How the action happened. The next example is the example for when the action is happened, when the action took place, and the third example is the example for where the action happened. So the word slowly shows how the action happened. Slowly is an adverb here. The next sentence, today, shows when the action took place. So it is an adverb. Today is an adverb. Then the third example, there, shows the place where the action is happened. So there is an adverb. So how means adverb of manner, when means adverb of time, where means adverb of place. So slowly is the adverb of manner, today is adverb of time, there is the example for adverb of place. So children, again I'll repeat, an adverb is a word which modifies the meaning of verb or an adjective or another adverb that we have seen and we have learned from the video, children. Children, let's see some more examples for adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, and adverb of frequency. Look at the picture, children. An adverb describes a verb or an adjective or another adverb, and answer for the questions below. So first one, how, which shows the adverb of manner. For how, we have the answers here: easily, happily, loudly, quickly, quietly, sadly, silently, slowly. These are the words that are all the adverbs of manner, adverb of manner, that shows how the action happened. Let's move on to the next type of adverb, that is adverb of frequency. That means for the question, how often the action happen, how frequent the action happen. For example, these are the words: always, every day, frequently, never, often, once, seldom, sometimes. These are the words or the example that shows how often the action take place. That is, these are the example of adverb of frequency, children. The next type of adverb is adverb of time, which shows the question when the action happened. So the words are the examples here: after, before, early, now, since, soon, today, yesterday. These words are example for adverb of time, which shows the question when. Then the next type of adverb is adverb of place. So which shows the question where. Which shows the question where. So the answers on the adverbs are away, everywhere, here, home, inside, near, outside, there. These are the adverbs or the examples for adverb of place, which shows the question where, children. So look at the example here: the boy plays the drum loudly. So tell me, children, loudly, what type of adverb this is? Very good. It is a adverb of manner. How the boy plays the drum. For this question, the answer is loudly. So loudly is an adverb of manner, children. So for the question, how the boy play the drum. An adverb is a word that describes or modifies a verb, adjective, or adverb. Mainly, adverbs end in ly, children. As we saw from the video, adverbs answer these questions, children: how, when, and where. On how often. How? Lindsay quickly ran around the track. Next example: how did she run? She ran quickly. She ran quickly. So quickly is the adverb of manner, which shows the question how. The next one, when. When shows the time. So adverb of time. The class started early today. Early is the adverb of time here, children. Then next example, when did it start? It started early. So early is the adverb of time, which shows the question when the action happened. Then for where. The next thing is where. So where shows the adverb of place. So look at the example here: please place your belongings here. Next example, where do you place them? You place them here. So here is the adverb of place, which shows the question where. Look at the next thing here. He ate the amazingly delicious dessert very quickly. So in this sentence, we have lot of adverbs First one is adverb quickly modifies the verb ate. So here adverb quickly modifies the verb ate. The next thing is the adverb amazingly modifies the adjective delicious. So here we have two adverb and two adjectives. So first one is the adverb quickly modifies the verb ate. The second thing is the adverb amazingly modifies the adjective delicious. Then the third one is the adverb very modifies the adverb quickly. So here in this sentence we have three adverbs. First one quickly shows the adverb of manner. Amazingly shows the adverb of manner. Very shows the adverb of frequency. So quickly, amazingly, very. These are the three types of adverbs that we can see in this sentence, and each of the adverb modifies the verb and adjectives and another adverb. Again, I'll repeat, children. The adverb quickly modifies the verb ate in this sentence, and the second thing is the adverb amazingly modifies the adjective delicious, and the third thing is the adverb very modifies the adverb quickly. Children, as I told you in the definition of the adverb, adverb is a word that modify and describes and the verb, adjective and another adverb. So that is the definition for adverb. So for that we have seen this sentence as an example, children. Now let's move on to the types of adverbs. Adverbs typically end in ly, children. The kinds of simple adverbs are adverb of time, adverbs of manner, adverb of place, adverb of degree, and at last adverb of frequency. So in this slide we have seen one more adverb, that is adverb of degree, children. Children, let's see the kinds of adverbs one by one with some more examples now. So as it is given as the adverb of time as the first type, so let's see the adverbs of time. What is meant by adverbs of time? It describes the things when it is happened. It describes when the thing is happened. Adverbs of time usually placed at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. So listen carefully and understand the thing carefully, children. Adverb of time always describes when the things happen, and adverb of time usually the words that are all placed in at the beginning or at the end of the sentences. Adverb of time talk about the past, present and future. So usually time will be differ according to the present, past and future. So here adverb of time also talk about the present, past and future tense of the word. So for example, so these examples are the example for adverb of time. Afterwards, now, soon, then, yesterday. So these are the words that describes the adverb of time, that is for the question when the things happen. Children, let's see few examples of adverb of time that shows the present, past and future action. So see here, for past action we will use the words, that is adverb of times such as yesterday, ago, the day before, last week, last month, last year. So these are the words that we can use to mention the past action. For present action, when, while, still, yet, today, now, these are the words that shows the present action. Then for future, soon, then, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, later. These are the words that shows the future action for the adverb of time, children. So these can be used to discuss the past, present and future tenses. Already, finally, before, after, eventually, these are also shows the adverb of time with different actions like present, past and future actions to show we can use these words according to the sentence. Children, let's see some examples for adverb of time. Look at the example here. Yesterday, that shows the past action. Yesterday, my friend and I attend the air fair. Next, I am still cleaning my room. That shows the present action in the adverb of time. Next, the third example, I will clean my room tomorrow. So it shows the future action to describe in adverb of time, children. So the words like yesterday, still, tomorrow shows the past, present and future actions in the adverb of time, children. These adverbs modify the verb clean. So these are the adverbs of time that modifies the verb clean. Look at the next set of example, that is here last week, that is past action, I went to the mall. So last week is the adverb of time that shows the past action. Then I am going to the mall today. Today shows the present action, that is adverb of time. Then the next example, I need to visit the mall next week. It shows the future action. So these adverbs modify the verb went, going, need. So these are the examples of adverb of time, children. I think you have understood the way how to use the adverb of time in the places according to the sentences. Let's move on to the next type of adverb, that is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner describe how something is done and how something happened. To show the question how the action is done, how the action is happened. So that situation we have to use adverb of manner for the question how. So see here, most adverbs of manner end in ly, children. So for example, sadly, happily, angrily, suddenly, etc. So these are the words that shows how the action happened or done. So that is the adverb of manner, children. Some other adverb of manner that do not end with ly. For example, fast. Fast we cannot say it as fastly. Fastly is a wrong formation of sentence, children. Fast in adverb also it is fast only. Then well, in adverb also it is well. Hard, in adverb also it is hard. So these are the three words that we cannot use ly in the adverb form. So that's all. Let's move on to the next slide now. Children, let's see some examples for adverbs of manner. For example, the baseball player hit the ball hard. Hard modifies the word hit. So hard is the adverb of manner, children. Then next one, people walk slowly across the intersections. So here slowly modifies the verb walked. So slowly is the adverb of manner here. Then third sentence, the sheep chewed the food quickly and looked for more. So quickly modifies the word chewed. So here quickly is the adverb of manner. So these are the examples for adverb of manner, children. Children, that's all from the adverb of manner. Now I think you are clear about the adverb of place indicates where the action occur. So for the question where, which shows the adverb of manner, where the action happened. So these adverbs are placed after the verb or at the end of the sentence. For example, inside, outside, above, below, here, there. These are the words that we can use to show the adverb of place, children. Manner. Let's move on to the next type of adverb, that is adverb of place. Let's see the example for adverb of place. First one, see here, we should wait here for more instruction. Here, modify, here is the word that modifies the verb wait. So here is the adverb of place. Then the second sentence is the statue was knocked over by the child. So the word over modifies the verb knocked. Look at the next example. A small kitten looked around for its mother. So here around is the adverb of place that modifies the verb looked. And the last sentence here, in one area sheep were lying around. So here about is the adverb of place modifies the verb lying. So adverb of place are the words that shows the question where and it modifies the verb in the sentence. So that's all from adverb of place, children. Let's move on to the next type of adverb, that is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree explain the extent in which something is done or happen. So what is mean by adverb of degree? Adverb of degree explain the extent in which something is done or happen. For example, to, very, almost, nearly, really, quite. So these are the words that shows the adverb of degree. So here very is the adverb of degree modifies the adjective sad. Next sentence, these sheep are hungry now. Now is the adverb of degree modifies the verb hungry. Children, let's see some other examples for adverb of degree. See here, first one, I am almost finished eating my lunch. So here, almost is the adverb of degree that modifies the verb finished. Look at the next example. The puppy nearly fell in the pool when it was chasing a ball. Nearly is the adverb of degree that modifies the verb fell. The next sentence, after the breakup, the teenage boy was very... Children, let's move on to the next type of adverb, that is adverb of frequency. What is meant by adverb of frequency? Adverb of frequency explain how often an action occurs. How often an action occur. That is how many times an action occur. So see here, they are usually placed before the main verb and after the auxiliary verb. For example, always, often, sometimes, rarely, well, ever. These are the words that shows the adverb of frequency, children. Look at the example for adverb of frequency. First example, she rarely eats chocolates. Here, rarely modifies the verb eats. So, rarely is the adverb of frequency, children. Look at the next sentence. Mr. Winchester is always late. So, here always is the adverb of frequency that modifies the verb is. So, always is the adverb of frequency. The next example, Sarah usually scores well on her math exam. So here well modifies the verb scores. So well is the adverb of frequency. The next example, have you ever visited the zoo? Here ever modifies the verb have visited. So see here in these sentences the adverb of frequency modifies the verb and adverb of frequency modifies the auxiliary verbs. And the last type of adverb, that is interrogative adverb, children. So it is a new type of adverb. So here we can use only question words to frame questions. That is known as interrogative adverbs. So interrogative adverbs are placed at the beginning of the sentence to ask questions. For example, why, where, how, when. These are the question words that we can use to make questions in adverbs. So it is known as interrogative adverbs. Children, let's see some examples for interrogative adverbs. Look at the examples here. Where is the pencil sharpener? Here where is a question word to make question in interrogative adverb. How are you feeling today? Then when does Aunt Mia plane arrive? Why are you late to class? So these are the sentences or the examples for interrogative adverbs, children. So that's all. In this session we have discussed all the types of adverbs and to make sentences using the adverbs. So I hope you all would have understood the types of adverbs. So use the type of adverbs in the sentences, children. So that's all from this today's session. In our today's grammar part, we discussed chapter 9 adverbs. Do the worksheet given and send your answers in the group.